to be addressed, then please text the word SUNS along with your issue and sequence to 55555. A member of our restoration team will respond immediately.
Coming right up, the Warriors take it on the Suns. For Golden State, what could be more satisfying than this? Winning 9 out of the last 10 and another chance to show what they're fully capable of right here and now. Suns, Warriors, up next on 2K Sports. Welcome to Thursday Night Basketball on 2K Sports. Glad to have you along. Alongside Grant Hill, Tim Legler, and Allie LaForce, I'm Brian Anderson. Also joining us tonight is League Insider Shams Charania. Shams, we appreciate you being here for this one.
Always a pleasure, B.A. Thanks for having me drop by.
Brought your A game, I'm sure, partner.
A lot to talk about, B.A.
Now let's check out the Western Conference standings and see how they look here in December. You take a look at the Suns. They've been outstanding halfway through this season, looking cohesive and playing for one another. And, of course, the Warriors, 3.5 games behind.
Well, I think for the Warriors, it's really been an intriguing year for them. I mean, they work hard, they play gritty, but they're just so inconsistent.
Well, inconsistency is the word. Sometimes they'll lose a game they probably should have won, and they show you how hard it is to sustain success in this league.
All right, check it out. Golden State's opening lineup. Butler and Draymond are the 3 and the 4. Stephen Curry is out there with DeAnthony Melton. And it's Porzingis in at the center, locking down the middle. And for the Suns, Brook and Williams are the 4 and the 5. Green out there with MP. And it's Booker in at the small forward position. Here's Porzingis. The Suns getting their last shot to go. Pass to Curry. Puts up a deep 3. The shot won't fall. And MP gets it to go on the assist by Brooks. MP's got his second basket. And so it's Butler who brings up the ball for Golden State. 4-point game to the inside. Curry gets the bucket.
Great footwork there by Curry, getting his body in a position to go up and finish inside.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
I had a chance to talk with the head coach for Phoenix. We talked about the mindset needed when squaring off against Jimmy Butler, and Coach said Jimmy is a firecracker. We don't want to set him off or he could explode in your face. I told our guys just to focus on the game and not get any extra motivation out there. We'll see if they prevent Butler from popping off. Guys?
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Shams, I know you've had discussions with Commissioner Adam Silver about the league possibly expanding into Europe. Where does that stand?
Well, it's fluid, B.A., and Commissioner Adam Silver and other league officials have been very clear to me. It's a process that's going to be measured in years, not necessarily months. There's definitely a sense they want to better serve those fans in Europe, start their own league out there that's NBA affiliated. And that's something the NBA is much more further along in exploring in the days, weeks, and months ahead, as opposed to expansion immediately.
It's stolen by Curry. In transition, here come the Warriors. Good on the bucket. Curry's got 7 points in the game. The Suns have gone 3 of 4, off to a nice start. Fades and shoots. Counted.
OMP. He got that tweener working.
Golden State has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Outside Curry. Melton with a screen on MP. And the Warriors with another 3.
Well, unless the defense adjusts, I don't see any change here. He has flat out taken over this game with his scoring.
Shams, with so many entertainment options out there, Commissioner Silver has said the league cannot be complacent.
Boy, is there ever. I mean, you think about the new TV deals, you think about the rise of social media. We're seeing so much innovation in this world, just in general, across all sports, and the NBA is no different. And certainly, the league office has been very proactive, looking to improve this product at every turn, and a lot of this is around social media and around the internet and around their young consumers and young fans.
Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one. 13 points in the game.
Oh, he's on the attack, hitting 6 of his last 7.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. Suns will go for a different look here. Iguodaro, he's checked in for Williams. O'Neal comes in for Brooks. Allen, he's checked in for Booker. And Gillespie is subbed in for Green. Moody's checked in for the Warriors. Pajimski comes in for Melton. And more, we're seeing teams run one center with 4 perimeter players, Shams. What's changed?
Well, it's a copycat league. When things are going great, other teams want to copy. And so what we're seeing now is teams' most effective lineups, more shooting and more mobility. That usually overbalances any deficit you have as far as shot blocking or rebounding in today's NBA.
Now here's Moody. 8 points in his last timeout. Curry, no good. Here's MP. Lays it up and banks it in. And that's 15 points for MP.
Finishing through contact is required in the NBA. MP knows he can't let guys stop him.
And here's Curry for 3. And it's rebounded by Gillespie.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Inside. And he jams it home with authority.
Well, for what he lacks in height, he more than makes up for it with his bounce.
2-for-1 opportunity if they can time it right.
Great way to end the quarter.
Outside Pajemski. Can they get it? And again, no good by Golden State. Here's MP. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right iron. MP's got 17.
He's getting it done offensively, making winning plays at every turn.
And here's Curry for 3. And it's rebounded by Gillespie. From deep, MP hits the trifecta. MP's got 20 points.
This small advantage is starting to snowball.
And one thing about this league we know, momentum can change in an instant. Well, that's a tough matchup because he's skilled and relentless.
MP getting it done for the Suns. He was dominant this quarter, scoring in bunches. We'll be right back. For the Suns. O'Neal, he's checked in for Brooks. Dunn comes in for Devin Booker. Allen, he's checked in for Green. And MP subbed in for Goodwin. They've got MP. He's out there with Grayson Allen. And it's Dunn in at the small forward position. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Here's Curry. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. 14 points for him.
And you'd think their lead would hold as long as they continue to shoot like this.
MP against Curry. Money. Good on the baseline, Jay.
They continue to feed the hot hand, and this kid is putting in work.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against Detroit had a huge game. He dropped 50 points, and once again, he was lights out from distance. And he was huge for them in that one. Talking to his coaches pregame, they hope he can repeat that performance with another one here tonight. Back to you.
Yeah, spot on, Allie. It really was some night for him. He couldn't have been much better, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., there was nothing they could do to contain him. Once he got rolling, it was game on.
Well, he did whatever he wanted. I love the fact that he was under control, yet very aggressive.
All right, Chomps, we know you got to hop back on your phone in case you have to break any news. Thank you for being with us here tonight. Great stuff.
Happy to be here, B.A. Thank you.
And as always, Shams with some great stuff there. I'll tell you what, this guy knows all when it comes to the NBA.
No doubt, Shams is the guy when you're looking for the inside scoop. So well connected and respected around the league. Ooh, they've been on fire from deep this quarter. Their percentage has been rising and rising.
Oh, another miss by MP.
Yeah, another miss from downtown this quarter after being hot in the first.
Outside Curry. From deep, Melton. And the Warriors get it back. Outside Curry. Three-pointer. Porzingis. Oh, 3 chances on that possession, but they just can't find a way to score. Uses the glass on the layup. O'Neal's got his second basket of the game.
Showing a good IQ for the game. MP feeding a guy ready to score.
Steps back. Left side Curry. Melton outside. The 3-ball. The Suns clear it. They defeated Detroit in their last game.
And at the offensive end, they were lights out in that game. They found all sorts of ways to punish the D.
The coaching staff had them.
The previous play is under review.
Executed it.
Well, these teams are going to have to wait before heading to the locker room. They're going to bring out the monitor and see if he got it off in time.
And, of course, they want to make sure it was the right call, but I'm not sure how much it'll impact this game. We'll see.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And the ruling is in. The call stands. No bucket. So no change in the score as we end the quarter.
Good move to review that shot. That was really close to counting.
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Warriors ahead. They're up by 3. Don't go away. We'll be back momentarily.
Welcome, one and all. Fellas, what are the games you're most looking forward to?
I always want to see the best players in the league scrapping and clawing, like when it was me against Hakeem or MJ or Tim Duncan or Yao Ming or Alonzo Mourning or Kenny.
And time to switch gears. The Suns are in a close one after the first half of play.
You can see their offense flowing tonight, especially.
Thanks, as always.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
And that will be the biggest adjustment. They have to force the ball out of his hands, but that's a difficult challenge.
On the floor for the Warriors. Butler and Draymond are the 3 and the 4. Stephen Curry is out there with the Anthony Melton. And it's Porzingis in at center. And Legs, one thing we're seeing more of these days, head coaches who weren't necessarily high-profile guys coming in.
Well, I do think when you walk into a locker room having played before, there is a level of credibility that's automatically there. But in the age of analytics, it's probably less important that a head coach be a former NBA player.
Curry finds Melton. Back to Curry. There's the triple. Williams grabs the board. Suns trail by 3 from deep. MP. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker. Booker's got his 3rd assist of the night.
Great job by MP there, staying ready, making himself a threat off the ball.
Pass to Green. And there's a 3-second violation. And the latest power rankings. We're still in December, but we are starting to see things take shape in the NBA. You take a look at the Warriors. They're building some momentum right now and aiming for a spot in the top 5.
You know, for Phoenix, they've hit a stride, winning 3 in a row, and you can see them playing with more confidence as a result. And it's something they want to build upon.
Well, the Warriors shooting it with confidence. 54% so far. Pass to Melton. 3-pointer. Phoenix grabs the miss. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. And defense has been the strength of the Warriors. So what do they need offensively, Tim?
Well, B.A., they need more consistent scoring outside of Steph Curry. Jimmy Butler certainly has helped, but to win at the highest level, it requires more than one 3-level scorer.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Looking now at some numbers for Jimmy Butler.
And a stat to focus on is his steal total over the last 5 games. He's been working on his defense, trying to be a disruptor, and it's made them a lot better on D.
And here's Porzingis. He's got 9. They need this. Curry, no good.
Since halftime, they've missed 3 of their first 4 shots. Still trying to get their legs under them.
Ooh, nice little finish at the rim there for Booker.
They're on fire right now, shooting 80% to start the second half.
Warriors trail by 4. Melton passes to Porzingis. Now here's Butler. Booker defending. The shot by Butler, no good.
This is definitely not how they envision starting the second half.
The basket counts, and 1. He'll go to the line, a chance at a 3-point play.
What a performance for him on the offensive end. He's been fantastic the entire game.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Catching up on the changes for Phoenix. Iguodaro, he's checked in for Williams. Dunn comes in for Brooks. And Goodwin is subbed in for Green. Outside Curry. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play.
The other team just looks more in sync and is riding the momentum.
Yeah, it's just time to settle everything down. Get high percentage looks and then D up.
I just love the ball movement.
And so it's Curry with it. He brings it up for the Golden State Warriors. Trailing by 10 and keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, well, Draymond Green is getting serious in the weight room. He said, one thing I learned is you have to look.
Warriors trail by 16. Dylan Brooks is out there with Jalen Green. Then it's Royce O'Neal. Then it's MP. And it's Booker in at the 1. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. Porzingis misses.
He typically dominates that area of the floor. It just didn't drop.
Pass to Green. Screen by MP. Fires from the wing. And there's Green on the assist by MP. And the Suns lead by 18.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And they just keep building out this lead. With each made basket, their confidence increases. Well, you want those shots anytime you can get them. High percentage at the rim.
Warriors foul. Anthony Melton. Second personal foul. First team foul.
First one falls for him.
One of those guys who came into the league with great expectations. MP has met those and then some.
And Legs, is someone who has seen some of the great perimeter defenders over the years. Who's the best you've ever seen?
Well, the best defense, Brian, I ever played against were those mid-90s Bulls teams when you had to go up against Jordan and Pippen on either wing. And then more modern-day players like Drew Holiday, even a guy like Tony Allen when he was in Memphis. They stand out to me as well.
First team all defense. Tony Allen.
Year in, year out, a nightmare to go up against.
Oh, Brooks with the steal. Now here's MP, defended by Pajemski. MP, that one's good.
And you see those dribble skills by MP, developing those tools to help beat defenders.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now. And some changes here for the Warriors. Draymond Green, he's checked in for Santos. Butler comes in for Moody. And it's Stephen Curry in for Pajemski. Outside Curry, takes the 3. Curry splashes it in.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
And so here's Phoenix. Earlier in the game, they led by 19. Brooks a screen on Melton. MP shot is off.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Now Butler shoots a 3. Ooh, it misses.
I'm surprised he missed that one. He is a dangerous guy to leave open.
Here's Brooks. MP. Ooh, the The three doesn't go.
He seems a little out of rhythm right now.
Curry! And he nails it.
This has been their game plan here in the final period. We'll see if it continues to work out.
Well, they are hunting deep shots, but they'll take the layup if you give them one.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, he took that up with great confidence. Tremendous finish.
Ooh, it doesn't go. Phoenix leading by 13.
Yeah, free throws are so key in this league. It's good on MP figuring out how to get to the line.
The first free throw is good. The Suns making a switch here. Williams is checked in. Hits one, then misses the second attempt from the line. You know, Tim, despite never averaging double-figure scoring, Royce O'Neal is a steady presence.
Yeah, B.A., he was undrafted in 2017, and he's been traded for a first-round pick multiple times. He's a rugged defender, very strong at 6'4", about 225. He can help you win games.
Curry fires. Yes, sir, with the three.
Yeah, at this point, we're shocked if Steph even misses one of those.
Phoenix has gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth. Melton against MP. From 13 feet. Yes, sir, it's good.
It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Suns.
And the huge difference today, the efficiency from beyond the arc.
Yeah, once they started hitting shots, it stretched out the D and opened up the entire offense.
And they add to the win column, their 19th victory this year.
And this is an even matchup, 1-1 on the season series with 2 left to play.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for MP.
Well, what a highlight reel he put together, playing his game and contributing in a big way.
And he racks up 2. 46 seconds left in the final quarter. Brooks a screen. MP. And again, it's Phoenix from deep.
You got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
And this run should seal this win. What a timely burst.
Back to Curry. Oh, he dropped it straight in. They've got a commanding lead.
It just seems like everything is going their way.
Butler rips down the board. And the foul called on MP. That's foul number. So no problem for Phoenix as they get the win. Even early on in this game, they appeared.
NP, your team needed your scoring night to win, and you delivered, passing the 20-point mark on the way to victory. Was that the game plan coming in, or did you see something that led to an adjustment?
We can't wait to see you next event.
Whoa. That almost sounded like you didn't expect me to drop 20 tonight. I don't know if I appreciate that, Jennifer Quintana.
Oh, I'm just asking about the game plan, MP. No shade intended.
Right. Game plan's the same as every night. We play to our strengths, and my scoring is one of our strengths. I get buckets.
Ryan, back to you.
As always, thank you, Jennifer. And that about wraps it up. With Tim Legler, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson. As always, we appreciate you tuning in tonight. See you next time.
What's the big first space to rebound?
Yeah, they must be putting a lot.
It's a dunk on a team.
Well, we should get some shots.
They're shooting high percentage.
We should absolutely not. At all. Not what?
I was just giving someone thought about it and evaluating.
Oh, please.
two of you are going to save us an hour a week. Yes, we make weekly slideshows by continent of our top 5 artists. Yeah. You want shorter meetings, right? Synthesize.
And getting mentally prepared to compete. You see the focus. You feel the energy. These guys are ready to go. Greetings and best wishes for a happy holiday season from all of us at 2K Sports as we get set for this NBA presentation. Kevin Harlan here alongside Craig Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And our reporter tonight on the sideline is Allie LaForce. And as we approach the new season, some new talent making the most of their opportunity in the league. Let's check out the race for Rookie of the Year. Some great young players. You look at MP, well, he's shown he's a force as we move along in the meat of the season, sitting pretty at that #1 spot now, and it's his race to lose.
And this is just a special player. No question he should be favored for the Rookie of the Year award at this point.
He has to be. The thing that's impressed me most is his mental toughness. He's got the kind of poise that you just don't see in a lot of rookies.
So the opening lineup for the Suns. Booker and Brooks will slide in at the forward court. Jalen Green is out there with MP. And it's Williams at the center filling out the middle. And for the Warriors, the forward spots will be Butler and Green. Stephen Curry's out there with D'Anthony Melton. And it's Porzingis in at the center. At this point of the season, you can really start, Richard, to feel teams kicking into gear.
Oh, this is about the time when things seem to get rolling. I know I wasn't necessarily a ready out the gate type player. It takes some games to get into your groove.
Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Thanks. Yeah, Golden State's head coach and I were able to chat. There is a clear game plan that coach has in mind for Devin Booker tonight. He told me, quote, Devin doesn't respond well to getting doubled. You can't do it every time because he'll pick you apart, but we'll send the extra man his way more than once. That I can guarantee. Back over to you, Kevin.
Great work as always, Allie. Thank you. Now, here's Melton. Following the miss by MP. Curry can't get it to go. Here's MP. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. MP's got 5 now.
Well, from this 15, 18-foot area, MP showing he can be effective.
And, Greg, you watch Jalen Green. So much upside potential.
Yeah, he can be streaky, but one of the most combustible scorers in the league. When he's on, he can take over single-handedly.
Let's see the connected cam angle on that stunning play brought to you by AT&T. Here's MP. Shot is good off the back rim and in. He's got 7. And it's the Warriors with the ball. Last game matchup with the Suns, a tough loss there.
Yeah, for that loss, you can credit their defense or lack thereof. Too many breakdowns on that end of the floor.
Some of it was solid shooting from their opponent, but they didn't have any teeth with their defense. Need to be more active than they were.
2 on the clock. Melton, no good. The Suns have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Fades. And the Suns tack on 2 more.
Out to a hot start. 4 makes and 5 shots to begin this ball game.
Green with a screen on MP. Green, it's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Look at how effectively Green uses his body, disrupting the defense with the screen and making some room for himself.
MP, no good. Golden State's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Good on the bucket. Porzingis has got his second bucket of the night.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
The shot's good. MP's got 11.
Oh, man, a hot start for him. He's hit 5 of his first 7.
And here is Curry. He had a 30-point outing their last game against Phoenix. And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. RJ, there were questions about the 2 timeline approaching Golden State, but some of those young guys have made a difference.
And some haven't. But those team-friendly contracts of those younger players, that's one advantage. And a way to keep that energetic talent around their young stars.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Rudy's checked in for Butler. And it's Brandon Pajemski in for DeAnthony Melton. Now, here's Green. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game. That one goes. Count it.
That's another example of Green's versatility. There's not many power forwards or centers that can orchestrate the pick and roll.
That bucket in no time at all. 14 points for him.
This quarter has been all his. I suggest they keep the ball in his hands.
Outside, Porzingis. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Personal foul, first team.
You know, expectations were so high for Porzingis early in his career. Maybe they didn't all pan out, but he is still a high-level impact player every time he takes the floor.
And some changes here for the Warriors. Santos is checked in, and it's Jimmy Butler in for Stephen Curry. And RJ, the 4th head coach in as many seasons for the Phoenix Suns.
The only thing that remains constant in Phoenix is change. Devin Booker, who's been there for the longest, is now on Coach 8.
And here is Butler. Following the 3-pointer by MP. Yep, it counts. Porzingis has got 8 points.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And here's MP for 3. Sinks the 3-pointer.
And you look at this scoring outburst by MP. What's incredible is he still has room to grow.
Here's Butler. Slam dunk by Butler.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Well, great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
12 straight points off of 3-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
He takes it in, and the dunk by MP.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through 1. Suns lead by 8. Live from Chase Center, you're watching 2K Sports. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Suns.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
And another thing that stands out above their approach is their success inside. They've been very effective in that area of the floor tonight.
Setting the floor for the Suns, Booker and Brooks will slide in at the forward 4. Then it's MP. And it's Gillespie in at the point. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Warriors was tremendous. He picked up 49 points, and as always, a lot of those points came in bunches of 3. Truly, one of the most exceptional performances we've seen in recent memory. A monster night for him. Back to you.
Okay, Allie, thanks. It certainly was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
And it's very likely that he and his guys can carry that momentum into this one.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc. Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. While we're on a short break, we've got some time to break down the steal leaders at the shooting guard position over the last month. D'Anthony Melton is second.
You know, he's often forced to guard the opposition's top player on the perimeter, and still he's made his way all the way up the steals list.
He's the kind of elite defender that opponents just absolute dread going against him.
Outside Butler. Over Brooks. Butler finds Melton. And the Warriors miss again. And guys, hold on now. I'm getting word we have Shams Charania calling in. Shams, what do you have for us?
Well, guys, a lot of excitement about the upcoming 2026 draft classes, but quietly, some scouts voicing early concern about the quality of prospects in the class of 27. Now, there's still time for players to emerge, but expect this to impact the way teams value those picks.
Something to keep an eye on, no doubt. Shams, thank you very much for the report.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Pass to Butler. Porzingis with a screen on Brooks. Here's Butler. Jimmy Butler finds a way through inside.
You know, the way Butler handles himself in the paint, it really impressive. Just kind of out-muscles and outworks anything the defense throws at him. Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Porzingis sets the pick for Butler. A three-pointer off the mark.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
And Jimmy Butler is what some might call an old-school kind of player. Would you agree, Greg?
Yeah, I mean, he's all toughness, grit, and basketball IQ. A tone setter at the defensive end who plays unselfishly. That guy is all about winning.
MP with a screen on Butler. Brooks kicks to MP. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Brooks. MP's got 46 points.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
Pass to Moody. Fires for 3. Sinks the triple.
He was inside his own head in that first quarter. You could see it. Now he's doing a much better job of letting the game come to him.
And now let's swing it over to... Good! Another from 3.
Another 3. I'm not sure I've seen a better three-point shooting night.
They just keep pouring in. This is a top 5 all-time single game for three-point shots made. Porzingis with a screen on Brooks. Outside, Porzingis. And another 3 for Golden State.
And they are absolutely stroking it from beyond the arc.
MP, that's for 2. Another bucket. Wow! That gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
Outside Butler. Back to Podziemski. For the 3. It's hauled in by the Suns. Here's MP, and the Suns tack on 2 more.
I like how MP picks his spot on offense. Terrific decision there by him.
Pass to Moody. The tray drains the three-pointer. Moody's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
And So it's Phoenix, their lead at 15 going into the break. They've had such great ball movement and shot selection, and it's led to a terrific field goal percentage. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drumline.
MP has been...
MP is stunting on them, and that defense has had no response. You're playing with fire when you let MP get into the flow.
Yeah, he's leading the way, and I don't expect him to let up.
Next up, guys, let's talk about those power rankings.
You know, for the Suns, not much movement from them up or down, which isn't a bad thing. They've just shown fourth in their conference.
Yeah, they've established themselves as one of the premier teams. Marching towards that finish line, they're hoping to build on what they've done so far.
And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on him from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
If I'm his teammate, I keep feeding the hot hand, especially since he's been on fire from deep also.
In GA, we know Coach Steve Kerr has been up front. In order to win, the Warriors need to take, and again for three.
And guys, this is a historic shooting night for him. Tied for third now, most threes in a game.
The points, GA, just keep piling up, and the threes keep dropping in. He is red hot from beyond the arc. Booker against Butler. Good D by Booker.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over it.
Offensive rebound. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket. And the Suns lead by 20.
You love the way Booker works for his points.
Golden State moving it around. Screen by Porzingis. Here's Butler. Nice shot from the wing. Butler's got 10 points in the game.
And you know, he's enjoyed the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them right back into this game.
Here's MP. Here's Williams, and it's Williams finishing it off.
When he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for them.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
Yeah, you can feel Coach smiling on the sidelines with every offensive goal.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Now let's take a look at the teams that have been holding their opponents to the fewest points in the last 10. For the Warriors, Santos is checked in. Payton comes in for Draymond Green. Moody's checked in for Milton. And it's Brandon Pajemski in for Curry. With the fadeaway. And he sinks that one in the back of the rim on the way in. MP's got 58. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. To the paint. The fader. MP grabs the miss. And good, he hits it again.
And another stunning accomplishment in his career. He's now tied for fourth most 60-point games in league history.
He is one of the most exciting offensive players the NBA has ever seen. In fact, I don't think you can make an argument against that. And so it's the Phoenix Suns. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's an unguardable pass, flat out. Give him credit for possessing that type of vision.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. On the court now for the Suns, getting going here in the fourth. Brooks plays the 4 with Williams stepping in at the 5. MP out there with Goodwin, and it's Booker in at the 3 spot. Suns leading by 15. MP looking around. Another one falls for Phoenix.
Looking like an old hand out there. MP working the two-man game to perfection.
Pass to Porzingis. Williams with the steal. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Here's MP. Hits the difficult fadeaway jumper. MP's got 11 in the second half. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Phoenix.
They've been defending with excellent anticipation all game long. Just look at how many times they've managed to get their hands on the ball.
And also, they've made it a point to push it off turnovers. They're playing smart and alert, capitalizing on mistakes.
The fadeaway, again, Phoenix.
He's been locked all the way in from the floor, and he's the #1 reason why they're winning right now.
Here's Melton. Pass to Podziemski. Drops in the tray.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
Both teams deciding to change it up. And so Green will bring it up for Phoenix. They played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. And a wide open connects again from distance.
He is unstoppable here. Hits again from beyond the arc.
What a historic night for him. Shooting the ball, he now stands GA by himself for 3rd place in most threes all time.
Just great intensity there. Butler just doesn't settle for simple finishes off the drive. He is trying to make a statement. They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And that's how you lead a team. Literally.
Suns leading by 19. With the step back, Williams a screen on Melton. MP no good. Warriors have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Butler feeling it out a bit. O'Neal against Curry. Here's Porzingis. Williams with the block. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Williams. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter.
Nice effort from Booker, making things hard on the shooter.
Porzingis. Finally, it goes in.
How about the level of activity this dude just brings to the glass? Just refusing to give up on plays. And his teammates, trust me, they appreciate the effort.
A nice shot by MP.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
If you want to be great, you have to have that killer instinct.
Nobody near Melton. Off target from outside. Phoenix leading by 19 points. And here's MP for 3. Jimmy Butler with the rebound. Golden State's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for Phoenix.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And a milestone win for the season. This will push their victory total to 20 wins even.
And with this win now, we're all square, 1-1. 2 more games yet to come in what's proving to be a very competitive season series.
And, you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for MP.
And he's been a well-oiled machine on offense, keeping things simple on this end, getting the looks that he wanted, knocking him down.
It's off. 3 on 3. Curry. And down goes the 3. 32 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Steps back. O'Neal a screen on Melton. MP, the putback. Oh, sticks the putback.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
And as it should be. To be this dominant on another team's floor, look, when you go home, you're going to go home feeling good.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
Count it. Nails it from 14. So it's the Suns winning easily here. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
Now, let's send it over to Dominic Hamill.
Some things never get old. Watching someone score 70 is one of them. What are you seeing differently on a night like this versus a night you scored 20?
I'm seeing the code behind the matrix, Dominic. I'm not reacting to reality. I'm making it. Bending it to my will, there's nothing I'm not seeing.
Okay, thanks, MP. Back to you, Kevin.
We appreciate it very much, Dominic. Thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. Along with Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you so much for watching tonight's presentation. And so long, everyone.
I'd like to see each of us try to get 2 in there.